general manager and scouting program that under sports management worldwide is a program that deals primarily with helping, training, preparing young men and women to get into the field of NFL executives as GMs or working in player personnel as scouts. I think that the significance here of general managers tied into scouting and personnel is if you go back and look at the top general managers of the years, over the years in the NFL, all of them are excellent talent evaluators. That is something that really carries a high significant card because you've got to be able to evaluate the talent that you're looking at from your own personal view, and that helps you to know what the salary structure should be, rather than having to take somebody else's word for it.
It's actually a really unique opportunity, again, to sit there and talk about things that you need to learn to become a general manager, or how do you get into the scouting industry, and what are the little steps you can take. And my mindset is to give you anything I can to help you find a way to distinguish yourself from somebody else. Because I've seen a lot of letters. I've seen a lot of different ways that people try to get or openings or opportunities. And I think that I can help you and help people find a way to maybe break through a barrier that they weren't able to get through before.
Well, I think more than anything, it gives people an insight into the profession of scouting, how teams build their franchises, and it just talks about really football in general, how coaching and scouting interact, and how teams are built, and the things that people on the outside don't see that often lead to the decisions that are made in the NFL, which people are so surprised at.
Well, I think with my experience, here's the unique thing about me. I know I spent 19 years in Tampa Bay in one spot, but over those years I worked with over 20 guys that have become head coaches in the National Football League and over 10 people that have become general managers. So I've had a chance to really network and know a lot of people that have really grown in this league, and I see that there's a lot of different ways to do it. Now specifically with ESPN, I see 31 other ways to do a job. And I think it's a lot of information that I've been trying to get and gather to become better at what you do.
What I do professionally, whether it's on air or scouting for the Montreal Alouettes, really helps me teach the students about what it takes to be an NFL scout, what steps you're going to have to take to get in the business, whether it's starting at the bottom to work your way up through college, or if you're fortunate enough to start with a team, how are you going to be able to do that to eventually climb up the ladder and be a scout in the NFL. Anybody who has a real passion about football and believes that they have the skill set to work in the front office of an NFL team, whether it's in scouting, salary cap contracts, or even in coaching, this can at least get them the first step towards how can I get my foot in the door at some football program somewhere to begin the journey to eventually work in the NFL.
Well, I think the first thing they're going to do is they're going to walk away with knowing that they have a chance to actually gain more information about the industry. That's the number one thing. And certainly insight into what it takes to get into the opportunity to maybe develop a career in the National Football League if that's your goal. I think the other thing you're going to learn is, it's open-ended. We have great chat sessions. Not only what you're going to learn as a books, but you're going to have a lot of time to spend one-on-one time. We can just have conversation about what's going on in the National Football League or what's going on in your career, and get to just know each other. I think that's one thing that's really important is, again, just getting the chance to personally know somebody through conference call chats.
It prepares them it gives them a wide range of knowledge about how the scouting and the coaching and the front offices in the NFL work, and that there are so many roles you can take on. You can learn about the scouting side and really get into the scouting. You can learn about salary cap and get into that side of it. You can really learn how it takes to function within an NFL front office, and you don't have to be limited to working in just scouting or just coaching. You can work in any part of a front office. I started teaching this class almost 10 years ago, and it's been an amazing opportunity for me to meet people that have the same passion for football that I do. And it's been great in the respect that some of the people that now work for me are people that I met in this class that have been able to assist me and become a part of my company. And there are also people who came in, took the class, became part of my company, and now have moved on, and one of them works for the Toronto Argonauts. So it's really been a great opportunity for me to find great people, not only as friends, but to work for my company or that I can recommend to other companies.
Well, there's no program in college that there's no school anywhere in this country that has to deal with anything that helps you to be a general manager or a scout. This is one of the few programs that are around that allows you to come in and learn the real basics of scouting, talent evaluation, and administration. So consequently, that's why sports management worldwide is a little different than all other programs that exist.